In this video, we want to talk about multiplying using the standard algorithm. We're not using the lattice method. We're not using the area model. We need to know the standard algorithm. So let's take, for instance, 86 multiplied by 39. Now, when you're using the standard algorithm, that top number is going to stay the same. We're going to use the distributive property on that bottom number, and we're going to break 39 into a 30 and a 9. So 30 plus 9 equals 39. All right, so we're just going to do these problems. 86 times 30, and then we're going to do 86 times 9, and then we're going to add those two products together. Now, we start in the ones place with the 9, and we do 9 times everything above it. 9 times 6 is 54. So we put down the 4 because it's a double-digit number. We put down the 4 and we carry the 5 to the next place over. 9 times 8 is 72, and then we add the 5 on. So 72 plus 5 is 77. And because we don't have another digit over in the hundreds place to carry into, we just continue on, and both of those 7 and the 70 and the 7 go into the answer line. Now we can move over to the 30. Now because it's a 30, we also need our answer to move over into the tens place. So I'm going to put a little smiley face 0 there. It's a 0. I put a smiley face in it because that's how I learned it from Mrs. Norda long ago. It helps you remember to move everything over in your answer. So now I'm going to do 3 times everything above it. So 3 times 6 is 18. It's a double-digit number, so put down the 8 and carry the 1. And then we do 3 times 8, which is 24, plus the 1 that I carried is 25. And then we add them together. 7 plus 8 is 15. You have to put down the 5, carry the 1. And for some reason, in addition, when we carry the 1, everything is fine and you accept that, but we forget about carrying the 1 in multiplication. And then what do we have here? 7 plus 1 plus 5 is 13. So put down the 3, carry the 1. 2 plus 1 is 2. So that's how we do standard multiplication using the standard algorithm. I want to talk for just a minute about decimals. If this was 8.6 times 39, we would multiply just like we normally do. And then when we come, after we finish the multiplication, we would come back and look at these two factors, and we would identify any digits that are behind a decimal. In this case, only the 6 is behind the decimal, which means I have 1 digit behind the decimal. So now coming down to my answer, I need to match that 1 digit behind the decimal. So there's where I would place my decimal. Let's take a different scenario. If I finished my multiplication, came back, dang it, sorry, came back and I've got a decimal here in front of the 3 and my decimal between the 8 and the 6. So I finish my multiplication, I come back and I look at my factors, and I look at any digits that are behind decimals. In this case, the 6, the 3, and the 9 are behind decimals. That's 3 digits. So when I look down here at my product, I need to match that and have 1, 2, 3 digits behind my decimal. So the answer would be 2 and 354 thousandths. I hope that's a good little refresher for multiplication using the standard algorithm. If you have any questions, please write them down so that you can ask me in an email or at our next Google Meet.